we welcome you to the iRacing SimStock series presented by MC Motorsports, and tonight presented by our proud sponsors. We got what's it called? We got not a good look. We got PC Designs, we got Connell Rodeo Company, and Jesus is God coming on board to sponsor tonight's events, paying for the full session prices. We appreciate that. And if you're willing to get your company on our streams and do the same with some sponsorships in the future, you might even be able to pick the cars and tracks, but you can get your logo on the stream for that night, just like our fellow Patrick Connell did. And what a drastic turnaround here from our previous stream. Our first ever stream, we had only one car featured. And here's Logan Fiedler on the racetrack making his SimStock debut tonight. And look at this, a big pack of cars. So we got Chase Zalewski in the session. How about Cannon Vaughn? Everyone in this picture right here making the debut. Oh, we got trouble. We got cars around, but it's just practice. No one really is caring about what goes on. But you see, it's Miles Davis, who picked up an ASPHALT media win last night at Darlington, is in here. We also got, there's our number 88 left by way in this purpose for sessions. But we got Zayden Cortinas, number 12, the first and only SimStock winner so far. We got Miles Davis in the 1. Nolan Crane making his debut here tonight in the number 3. We got Cole Trudeau also in the 47 making his return to the series. And a lot of spectate him. I don't know. Who else we got? We got Matt Reek. Matt Reek also offered to pay for some of the sessions in the future. We appreciate that. And who's this here? We got Dave Horton making his debut. How about this? Dave Horton and the number 73. Looking forward to seeing what comes of this here tonight. And here's Patrick Connell, the number 10. See Zayden Cortinas. Look at that. Just like the Indy cars, these states can ramp off each other. This is our first ever race with the mini stocks. We ran the street stocks before. And there's still time to join the session, I believe. I don't think we're full just yet. No password. Just search SimStock and hosted sessions. You can join right on into the fun. And here's Mikey Adams making his debut. Along Jesse Brooks also making his debut. And we also got Troy Burke making his debut. It's a whole full field of new faces here in this one. Here's Luke Underwood also making his debut. A lot of these guys are probably just looking at the hosted sessions finding this. They might not know the rules of the series, so it can get real interesting real quickly. We got Mika Carasola. Didn't even see this fellow register for the session, but is now here. Getting some practice laps in. Here's a big pack of cars. Look at this. I mean, these cars are insane. Big time draft, big time runs. You can even get 3 wide racing here in a pack. Going to be super exciting. And these cars have more, you know, there's more leniency. There's more opportunities with the mini stocks and the street stocks, specifically at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Going to be super. You see some netcode contact there, it looks like, between the 9. And look at this, Michael A. Good. Welcome to the session. It's his debut, one of our proud supporters here in the SimStock series. Levi Lipe in the number 6 car. How about this? Levi Lipe, former MC Motorsports driver from 2023 at OG. From all the way even back when. Nick Agricoli in the number 8. How about Gavin Smith making his debut as well? It's just a full field of cars. And who else we got? Zayden Cortinas. And who's this? Billy Brunel making his debut. Look at all the new names. I mean, some names we've just never even heard of, whether it be NR Night in America or ASPHALT Media. Now, but look, we just saw Keith Ingram in the pits in his classic McDonald's number 01. 6 minutes left in practice. And who's this? We got Tobias Matheson. I've not seen him in a long time, making his series return here to any of the top iRacing hosted series here with SimStock. Caden Gulo, friends with Michael A. Good, it looks like. He's also in here looking to make his debut. And we got 30 cars. I'm starting to fear maybe that's too much here. This is only our second race, my second time hosting a series like this. So just expect us to work through the growing pains, because there's going to be production mistakes, there's going to be hosting mistakes, all sorts of stuff going to happen. But we hope it all goes smoothly somewhat. And the racing isn't done after this race. Thanks to our sponsorships tonight with Patrick Connell and companies. We're going to be heading to Texas Motor Speedway after this race, so we're looking forward to double racing action here for tonight's racing. Super exciting stuff here, as we appreciate everyone tuning in live on YouTube. See everyone just getting on the racetrack here. Going to be super interesting to see how this goes. Here's Kyle McComber, another fellow we've never heard of before, making his debut at SimStock. A lot of these guys I really don't think are in the Discord. We're almost exceeding our Discord member count here in this race. So obviously a lot of new names who are completely unfamiliar with the rules. Here's Patrick Connell just doing burnouts in the middle of the racetrack. Obviously, not really what we hope for there, but we'll have to see. Again, it is practice. Doesn't really matter, but... And who's this? It's Zachary Sangermano. Hopefully we're pronouncing that right, but he's also in the session now. This is going to be a full field tonight, fellas. It looks like we have a full 30-car field tonight. Up the racetrack, this is number 26 is going to go. Yeah, you never know who's going to be in these sessions. Do we have some top-tier trolls? What are we going to see? It could be pure chaos right here. As we try to make a good impression for our new racers. See contact here, Billy Brunell and Cole Trudeau making some contact. And here it looks like the number 3 of, I believe this is Crane here, the number 3, the 8 of Agricola. You got George Karafides, one of the 6 to make the debut. No Dustin Crowder, and it looks like everyone from the debut races here except Cartledge and Crowder. And there's the 48 of Gulo, the 9 of Cannon Vaughn. Everyone making their way through. It's number 15. Who was this? This was Troy Burke. But you see, it's just pure chaos here in practice. So hopefully these ways end up, you know, getting better as the race goes on. Levi Life looks like got a lot of draft. He is currently top of the charts in practice. See Gavin Smith here in the M&M's, number 16. All over the racetrack. It's Mika Carasolo, who's second off the pace in last right now. 4 and 24. So it looks like 24 cars at least registered for the race here. Here's number 3 car there. That was Tobias Matheson trying to get familiar with some of these guys. Here's a new racer. Who is it? It's Bill Prisco. Bill Prisco on the racetrack making his debut with the number 98. Looking forward to see what Bill Prisco is able to do. Here's Mikey Adams. Pretty sure it's Mikey, not Mickey, but he's at number 20. You see a lot of cars. Looks like getting rolling here is Matt Reek, the number 87. Matt Reek, fellow ASPHALT driver. And who's this? Michael Mays. Michael Mays making his debut as well. Another new racer. Looks like just got wrecked by someone. It was now reset. Jesse Brooks, talked about him. Any familiar names here on the scoring board? Looks like I got Levi Light, Chase Monzalewski, George Karafides, Michael Good, Nolan Crane, Nick Agricoli, Gavin Smith, Cole Trudeau, Tobias Matheson, Zayden Cortinas are your top 10. And then we got Miles Davis, Caden Gould, Troy Burke, Logan Feeler, Cannon Vaughn. I think that was Logan Underwood for the second name. I think that's also Logan Underwood. They were trying to remember the names. Keith Ingram, Patrick Connell, Mikey Adams, and Nick Brunell. I believe it was Nick, the number 27. Dave Horton, Jesse Brooks, Matt Reek, and Mika Carasola on the board. We have a full field. I'm 100% positive we have a full 30-car field tonight. Unbelievable. We go from 6 cars to 30. But we chose a free track tonight so we could get more opportunities for more racers. So there is no limitations here. There is no iRated safety rated limit, which might come to bite us tonight. Who knows who's racing here? Someone could have just got iRacing started racing here. See guys all over the place. A big speed in these mini stocks. And it's super hard to push with these mini stocks as well. I mean, it is just challenging to push with these cars. I mean, these things are going to be slipping and sliding all over the place. See the number 25 driving backwards on the racetrack here. Clear black flags just in case it's getting disqualified. There's number 15 as well. I am unable to check chat from my computer or have anything that is actually showing. We have 6 watching now. We appreciate all viewers. And then I don't think there's time anymore to join as the session is full. I'm pretty sure. Michael Good already having problems with his computer. iRacing crashed and it wasn't letting him in, but he is back. So hopefully that doesn't become a problem. But yeah, already got drivers posting clips in the Discord of their practice incidences. Wow, these things flip super easily, these mini stock cars. We're going to see some action tonight. Big crashes. We hope for some green flag runs, but at the same time, remember, we aren't going to throw cautions for every single wreck. If it's bad enough, we will, but otherwise, that's not going to be the case. As we do have our control panel here. We do have our control panel here. That we can control the camera angles and all that stuff. But there's only 40 seconds left in practice, and then we will start to see some qualifying get underway. Our first ever pole was Zayden Cortinas. Can he do it again? won the pole in the Asphalt Media Linear race last night. But it's Patrick Connell, one of the PC Designs. He is the sponsor for tonight. If it weren't for him, we would not be racing tonight. So appreciate him. And here's the 98. It was Bill Prisco, who's 20th on the board now. He sets a lap. And it looks like Levi Light, by a pretty comfortable margin, is going to be able to hang on to the practice win here, unless Bill Prisco can get a final lap in here, as well as Patrick Connell. Here's the 73. This is Dave Horton in the number 73. Michael Mays slots in a lap time. He's now 26th on the board. This is going to be real interesting. To be honest, I really don't have a great feeling about how this is going to go. I got half the field of familiar names, half the field with unfamiliar names. But everyone except 6 drivers, everyone here except 4 drivers are making their debut in the series. And with that, it is time for qualifications. So we will see who to focus on here. And it's Michael Good, who we're going to take a look at for a little bit here, who's going to be our first qualifier, the number 21. Discord link in the description for our stream viewers. We know our session was titled live on YouTube, so some actually probably searching it up who are unfamiliar, but the Discord is in the description if you want to join, learn the rules. Because, you know, just even if you're not in the Discord, if you don't follow the rules, you will be kicked. So it's kind of a disadvantage for not being in the Discord right there. But right now we have no password races just to grow the community for now. I mean, we're just in the early phase, just trying to get some racers, and we probably could have had a password protected race tonight. We would have still had a 15-car field, which is perfect. That's the perfect length for these, but unfortunately, I mean, we ain't gonna complain with 30, but that's a lot on our plate just starting out here with the hosted series. Patrick Connell begins lap number 1 here, and to the outside he goes. Looks like there's different strategies. Here's Gavin Smith. He's wrapping the bottom on his first lap. Here's Cannon Vaughn wrapping the outside on his first lap. The goal of these drivers who are wrapping the outside is to get more speed with the run down the hill for their second lap, where they can then wrap that bottom. And that's what appears a lot of people are doing here. Here's Bill Prisco in the 98. Here's Nolan Crane in the 3. Here's Logan Fiedler in the 77, the 28 of Mikey Adams. The numbers, the 00 of Jesse Brooks, the 48 of Caden Gulo, the 73 of Dave Horton, the 25 of Miko's last name, Carasola. Cole Trudeau also also back here. Miles Davis, and the number 1, almost in the wall here. That's a little potentially too high. Here's the 19. I believe this was Logan Underwood. No, it's Luke Underwood. Good thing we looked, because we got a couple Logans already in here. So we apologize, Luke, if you're watching the stream. Here's Michael Mays in the 72, and George Karafides in the number 1. And a couple of these guys probably get into their last laps here, so we don't really know what we're looking at. Zayden Cortinas is going to cross the line. He is going to be slotting in last place. So it looks like Zayden Cortinas might be even cheesing the tires. See, this is something, I don't know if it's going to work in the mini stocks. Can you actually cheese the tires? Which means you can get cold tires, which actually helps your lap time. It's going to be interesting. This is definitely what he was doing to be that slow. So we'll see if this is going to work out for Cortinas. Going to stay focused on him. Here's our debut winner in the SimStock series. He's up the racetrack here, though, in 3 and 4. That's got to be right against that line as close as you can. We'll see what happens. Keith Ingram is top of the boards. And Zayden Cortinas, not going to work. It's actually going to be a 7th place effort for him. See Patrick Connell down the 14th. Michael Mays. Here's Matt Reek. I'm not sure if he's got laps done. Yeah, it looks like this is his first lap for Matt Reek. It's going to be a 30-lap race, so 30-second laps, about 36-second laps, so this should be done about 20 minutes if it were to go green all the way. There will be no competition cautions tonight unless something goes wrong. So Reek, that was his first lap, and now on his second lap he enters way high, trying to get a run down the hill for some extra miles an hour. I'll have to see it. It's Caden Gulo's top of the charts. Interesting, the debut driver is going to be top of the board. See Chase Monzalewski here, cutting the course. But his qualifying's over. I think Matt Reek, one of the only ones left. You see Nick Agricola also right there. But for the 87 of Matt Reek, it's going to be... Looks like no, he's going to move up to 19th, it looks like, with Nick Agricola just jumping up right in front of him. And here's the number 3. This is, I forgot the name of this driver here. It was Tobias Matheson. Yes, Tobias Matheson. Real-life racer at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Only, I think, 14 years old, 15, maybe 13. One of our young drivers. who races in real life. Don't remember what cars he races. I don't think they're bandoleros, but Nick Agricola looks like this might have been the end of his second lap. He jumps up to 6th place. Impressive effort for Nick Agricola. Big gains for him on his second lap. And we see Matt Reek. We see Tobias Matheson here. He might have just finished up his laps. There's no time on the qualifying, so we really don't know how much is left. No time on our overlays. Here is George Karafides, who is 24th, and I don't know, I pretty thought he was done, but he's going to have to start in last place here. So we will see what happens. And it sounds like our microphone is quiet, so we're going to try to fix that. We got some reports from our fellow viewers. Everything is right, so we're going to decrease this a little, get behind the control room, and it is time for racing action. Here we go. 30 laps from Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's the second ever SimStock iRacing race presented tonight by PC Designs, Connell Rodeo Company, Jesus is God. Super exciting stuff. I am your commentator, Marty Cmejla, owner of MC Motorsports. Let me see what people are saying in the chat. If there's any messages, 12 people watching. I mean, fellas, it means a lot, really. It really does. I mean, this is, I know some of the drivers are watching the commentary, but this really means a lot to have 12 people watching. Discord link in the description. That's an important thing to keep in mind. And let's take a look at our starting grid tonight. Starting first, we have Caden Gulo, 2nd. Keith Ingram, 3rd. Michael Good, 4th. Logan Fiedler, 5th. Mikey Adams, 6th. Nick Agricola, 7th. Miles Davis, 8th. Gavin Smith, 9th. Zayden Cortinas, 10th. Bill Prisco, 11th. Cannon Vaughn, going to be 12th for Cole Trudeau. 13th for Luke Underwood, 14th for Chase Mazalewski, 15th for Michael Mays, 16th for Levi Leip, 17th for Patrick Connell, 18th for Troy Burke, 19th for Jesse Brooks, I believe 20th for Matt Reek. I think I lost count. Yep, 20th. 21st for Mika Carasola, 22nd for Dave Horton, 23rd for Nolan Crane, 24th for George Karafides, 25th for Elmer Joseph, 25th for Tobias Matheson, and there is a full field. 5 cars not loaded in as the already pacing is underway. Got a couple cars actually not even rolling back here. Couple cars. We're going to make it 2 to green so we can get everything situated here. Still getting used to the commands and controls, so you might see some of the production factors there. But back up front we are. A lot of these guys really don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect even here. It's going to be super interesting here. Going to be 30 laps of racing action here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Caden Gulo on the pole. See Bill Prisco back there, the 98, I believe, starting 10th. So already some questions being asked here in the back. Some lineup problems. Some guys struggling to line up here. Bill Prisco, I believe, started 10th. He's struggling to find his place in the order. See Luke Underwood not having any of it. Not really sure what is happening already here. Yeah, it looks like Bill Prisco potentially a little confused, and there he goes. He's able to find and slide into the right place. And down here, starting 3rd, it was Michael Good, who's blinking out, and the whole inside lane is pretty much non-existent at this point. Looks like Bill Prisco potentially pulling off. Bill Prisco out of the race. Not even going to get the chance to start. Looks like he's had enough. And looks like our other DNSs is going to be Nick Brunell, Jason McComber. There was a couple other names as well. Number 17 of Pyle, number 29 of McComber, number 26 of Sangermano. A couple of those guys have disconnected, it looks like. But it is now 1 to green. And it is going to be time for the racing action to get underway here in the MC Motorsports SimStock iRacing Series. Still got a pretty big gap to the inside here. I'm not really sure what is going on. As now it's Cannon Vaughn who's going to move his way up. See, the problem is we don't really know what's going on. You know, we don't know if everyone's lined up in the right place. See, Zayden Cortinas is 7th all of a sudden. You know, we don't really know. Everything kind of got shooken up with a couple of those cars leaving here. Gonna make that camera a little bit different here, but it looks like we're going to have to clear some black flags right off the start. But are we ready to go? Here we go. It's going to be SimStock iRacing Series from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Race number 2 of the SimStock Series. Here we go. Ready to get the green flag. Caden Gulo going to bring him through the restart zone. And the green flag is in the air. We are underway in the MCM SimStock Series. The whole field makes their way into turn 1. And already you just don't know what to expect. The whole field roars through turn 1 for the first time. It's Caden Gulo who has the lead. Look at that. A massive field of about 25 cars. And down the backstretch they go. It's Gulo with Fiedler behind. Everyone double file for now. We could see some 3-wide racing eventually. And look at this, Gavin Smith getting loose in the number 16. It's going to put Cole Trudeau in the middle of 3-wide. Already action early in the early portions of this race. And the first lap will be led by Caden Gulo, it looks like, who's going to lead the first lap. Logan Fiedler looking to make it 3-wide for the lead. Only will be throwing cautions for wrecks that we could see. And so far, everyone double file. Looks like the whole field able to make it through the first lap. Impressive, surprisingly enough. Luke Underwood, trouble in the back. He's on the apron in the number 19 car. You see Patrick Connell trying to find his way around. Back up front, it's the number 01 of Keith Ingram, who's leading on the outside. Boy, some great looking racing so far here. 2 laps so far, cleaning in. We love to see it. Looks like our overlays potentially might be glitched out here for when it comes to lap counting. Oh, we got trouble in the back. The number 9 is around in front of the field. It's a huge crash all the way in the back of the pack. Multiple cars collected. And just like that, Dave Horton's car is damaged. We got the number 3 of Nolan Crane collected. George Carafini's involved. The number 15 as well, caught up in this crash as well. It's number 15 of Troy Burke, and disappointing for a lot of guys right away. We were trying to sort the overlays out. Looks like they're finally fixed up. Oh, and the number 8 of Nick Agricoli collected. You hate to see it. 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 Nick Agricoli qualified so well, and unfortunately going to be an early out unless he can get that faster per on. But you see it's number 48, Caden Gulo, who is leading this race. And we don't know really what happened here. We kind of weren't focused on it. It kind of happened all of a sudden. We were trying to figure out our overlays, and that's just the growing pains we got to deal with this series, a brand new series like this. And we saw Patrick Connell. I thought he was collected pretty hard, but if we look at his race car, it looks like a little bent up on the front. Otherwise, I don't really see much damage. Let's take a look if we could see what happened here. We know the number 73 was involved, but the car I saw first go around was Cannon Vaughn. You see Nolan Crane already putting tires on his car. Let's see what happened here. You hate to see it this early. I'm surprised we made it this far, though. Let's see what happened. You see Zayden Cortinas on the inside. Oh, the number 9 had to make a move. Let's see if we could see who directly caused this, because right here it looks like just a racing incident. It's hard to tell. Yeah, he slips up, and Nick Agricoli has nowhere to go. This just looks like a racing deal to me. Cortinas down there. There's really no direct cause. And this 9 car, he spins around here, and this is going to get pretty violent pretty quickly. Oh, back up the racetrack. Both these guys. Oh, that's just a hard hit. Up in the air goes Nolan Crane and the number 3. Oh, the number 15. Just a hard hit right there. Oh, Dave Horton. Oh, almost was able to make it through this one. Let's see if we can get inside of this race car here. See what command it is. I know we got a command for this. Right here. Let's get inside of his car and rewind. See what happened. Oh, I feel so bad for Dave Horton. He was actually riding in the back trying to avoid the chaos, and unfortunately, just nowhere to go right there. Nowhere to see, nowhere to go. I mean, he had some room on the outside, but you just can't react that quickly in these many stock cars. Hard to turn in these things, you know. It's really snappy steering here. I'm not even sure what is going on. We don't want to miss the start, you know, of the race. But let's see if we can get another look at it here. This got violent. Let's look at it in real time speed. Look at this hit. Oh my goodness. Easily our worst crash yet in series history, and for Nolan Crane, it's going to be a tough situation. Let's see what's going on up front here. The pace car is making its way, I believe, to 1 to green here. That was just a hard crash. That was just tough to see. That was tough to see. And it looks like everyone's out of the pits from what we can tell. So it looks like we're ready to get this thing underway. It looks like it's 1 to green here. The field is double filing, so 1 to green. Forgot to clear black flags. We do have Patrick Connell as a race admin. And George Carafides, I talked to him a couple days ago about SimStock, and he said he was just, whenever he wrecks, he's going to save his fast repairs because he knows that things can get aggressive late. He wants to be in the running. He doesn't want to be out of the race right off the bat. And as you see, this thing is damaged. But I just don't know how damaged these cars can get. You know, that's the question. We have 25 laps to go in this race now, and the whole field is now double file. Caden Gulo, the number 48 car, are going to be leading this one here. Interesting. This guy brand new to the series. You've never heard of his name before. And now we have 20 people watching. We appreciate it. I appreciate everyone. Sorry for not responding, guys. Sorry for not responding. We're going to set up a live chat. Chase Crawl, any races after this. We have mini stocks at Texas coming up after this for 25 laps of action. Damon P. always wondered in these types of hosted or league events with race control, is it possible to man the safety car? Not possible to actually get inside of that safety car. Wesley Napier, there's a race admin. That's right. Eric W., an honor to have you in the live chat. Maybe do an in-cam car on the pace car. Yeah, no, 20 people watching. Let's go. And we're going to the restart zone again. Green flag going to be back in the air. Caden Gulo. We're back underway. And look at Levi Leip on the inside getting a head start. It looks like that was a legal move there. It looks like there was a big stack of it. Miles Davis not having anything of it there in the number 1 car. Oh, Jesse Brooks sideways in the back. Chaos on the restart. Levi Leip going to have to pay the price. He goes all the way back to the middle of the pack. Keith Ingram with the lead. He was able to get to the inside of the 48 car. Oh, Ingram gets shuffled up to the outside. Oh, trouble. Mikey Adams to the inside. This is not going to be a good situation. Back up the track goes the number 77. Everyone's saving it for now. Do we keep it green? Everyone hangs on to their race cars. We stay green. We have a field. We have a field of cars. Oh, trouble! Cole Trudeau! Way in the grass. He goes back up the racetrack. And there's our whole pack. We stay green. We got a field still of cars. Cole, oh, there goes Cannon Vaughn around. In the number 9 car. Got tagged by Cole Trudeau as he was coming back up the racetrack. Back up front, Keith Ingram in the 01 McDonald's car. Leads the field. Here's a widespread camera here to see what's going on all throughout the pack. And it looks like it is a 5-car pack right now. This is super interesting. No one actually wrecked out, so we keep it green. This is going to be real interesting how this goes here. Could it stay green the rest of the race like this? Keith Ingram in the 01 with Gulo right behind. I'm not sure if it's Gulo, who knows? But it's Miles Davis on the outside here. Michael Good in the 21 and Gavin Smith in the 16. It's a 5-car pack with Tobias Matheson looking to make a move, and Zayden Cortinas. There's some good drivers in the second pack. I tell you what, this is a stacked second pack right here. We'll see if they can catch up. They got a lot more cars in numbers right there to work with, and it's good racing up here. Keith Ingram. Oh, Gulo looking to the inside. Oh, Keith Ingram slips up the racetrack. Boy, you know if one of these cars up here spins, it's going to be over for the second pack. No one's going to be able to avoid. 20 laps to go, already a third of the way. Boy, you love to see this great racing. We got a lot of people watching as well. For race 2, we'll get a YouTube chat set up, guys. We will get a live chat set up so we can actually look at that. Keith Ingram, how about this, leading this race? Enter Night in America winner in his first ever start, I believe. That was the Gen 6 at iRACING Super Speedway. It looks like for the most part, though, the field is making it through. Cole Trudeau and Logan Fiedler, and I believe Elmer Joseph back there, all working together. Back up front. Look at this. This is... Let's take a look at the intervals here. Zayden Cortinas. Tobias Matheson got past here. No, Tobias Matheson, he's back up front, actually. He's back in the main pack of 6 cars now. Are these guys catching? I think they're definitely catching up here. So it's Chase Motzlewski, 1.15. When they cross that start-finish line, we got to monitor these gaps. We got to see, are they catching? Oh, yeah, they're gaining big. It's going to be 1 second. 1 second at the start-finish line. We'll see what it is next lap. George Carafides back here. If he doesn't get a caution, it's going to be an unfortunate situation. You see, these fellas, are all pretty far away from the lead pack, but we could see some lap traffic become a problem. And these guys, we don't know who we got here. They're definitely catching up. They are now within 0.75 seconds of the main pack. And with these guys catching up, it's going to be super interesting to see what happens. Boy, I'm so impressed with this racing. I mean, this is great stuff here. We got a lot of good names up here, and it's just a big pack of cars. This is awesome. I mean, this is, you know, when I made this series, this is exactly what we were looking for. This is great stuff so far here. How about Nolan Crane in the number 3 making his way back through the field? Unbelievable. Yeah, that's the problem. He's down a fast repair, so he's going to have to be careful of what goes on. Oh, they're getting aggressive up here. The pushing's getting more. The energy is building. That second pack has caught the main pack. Gavin Smith up the racetrack. We saw it happen earlier on lap number 1. That's going to put Tobias Matheson in a precarious situation in the number 3 car. Oh, Keith Ingram, believe is going to hang on and lead that lap. Patrick Connell, number 10, back in the main pack. Levi Leip in the number 6 had some restart trouble. Boy, a storm is brewing up here. We're getting halfway to the race. Gavin Smith sideways to the number 16. Hang on to her, buddy. That's going to break up that outside. Miles Davis is going to have no help in the number 1 car. And we got George Carafides, going to be our first lap car in SimStock history under green flag conditions. Oh, Nolan Crane threading it through the middle. Chase Mod Zalewski in the number 20. Can't count him out. Oh, you see Caleb Gulo, who dominated the first couple laps before that caution, is now stuck behind Ingram. He's going to have to make some moves. He's going to have to do something to get that lead back. Gavin Smith to the inside. Miles Davis not able to protect the middle enough. That's going to send him right to the back unless he can get some help. I can't believe we've been green for this long. This is incredible. Look at this pack of cars. This is just insane racing. They're going to go 4 wide nearly. Levi Leip on the inside. He thinks better of it. He lifts out the desperation. Oh, Zayden Cortinas! Sideways in the middle of the field from Miles Davis. These two got history on all sorts of platforms. Michael Good! Nolan Crane sideways! We got trouble! The 48 on the inside, Zayden Cortinas! Everyone trying to hang on. I think they're all going to save it again! We stay green! We stay green! Gavin Smith with the lead! Unbelievable! They save it again! Caleb Gulo gonna get robbed though. He's gonna have to go all the way to the back. I can't believe it. Another save. Gavin Smith, how do you have this much of a lead? What happened here? Remember, he got by Miles Davis. See, George Carafides gonna go to the apron here. Gavin Smith, he got by Miles Davis earlier on, and that was the move of the race so far, presented by PC Designs. Nolan Crane got a fast mini stock right there, that number 3. He's already wrecked out, but he took a fast, but he's going to make a move to the outside. Whoa! Way out of sorts, the number 3. Made way too much of a move. Slides all the way up to the outside wall. We're starting to get 2 packs right here. We're starting to get 2 separated packs once again. And all of a sudden, this race is coming to a near close. Holy. We got to make these longer, man. This is crazy. I thought we'd be caution after caution, but this is great. We could have really. I mean, this has been clean racing. Oh, Life gets separated by Crane. What a block. And here comes Ingram. He wants his lead back. Oh, it's going to get real interesting up here. You see Patrick Connell and the number 10 as well. Oh, Gavin Smith nearly going to be slipping up. What's going on back here in our second pack? Everyone hanging on to their sorts. Nothing needed for a caution right back there in the back. Everyone hanging on. Lap track camera, Cannon Vaughn, unfortunately, my boy, I believe number 9 car there, he's going to have to hold for a caution of any chance. George Carafides has brought it back to the pits. He might be coming in for his fast repair now. Unless he's retiring from the race. All of a sudden, the laps are winding down. We're less than 13 to go. It's 12 to go right now. At number 6, Levi Leip, he's fast too. He made up a lot of positions. Got Connor Murphy in the chat. Hello, Eric W. Great to have you. Just like in the NR races, great to have you here. Got that number 3. Oh, Patrick Connell making it 3 wide in the number 10. This is how you make passes at Charlotte. You got to sometimes cut that dog leg. Oh, this pack is starting to get back up. The second pack, starting to get back up to the first pack. And this is getting aggressive now. I mean, we're getting to 10 laps to go, and that's when all bets are on. Oh, Michael Good Contact. Miles Davis going through the middle. Oh, Chase Mazelewski and Tobias Matheson. Contact is going to be made. They all going to save it once again. Michael Mays in the wall. Nick Agricoli making his way through. Patrick Connell on the red grass. You are able to pass in the grass. There's no track limits except the pits. I believe that's stated in the rules. But do these guys know? Oh, Gavin Smith. Yeah, Gavin Smith. Very loose race car right there. Very loose race car right there. Number 16. He's slipping up. Can it hang on? We saw him. Oh, right there. A ginormous push. Go. Oh, there they go. Miles Davis back up the track. Gavin Smith trying to get back up on the racetrack as well. And once again, for like the 4th time, they say we got a car on the wall. It's Dave Horton. And the number 73 is in the wall, back up front. And it's Nolan Crane in the number 3, who is trying to hit Levi Leip. What a move to the inside by Levi Leip. Miles Davis with a big run. Is he going to make it 3 wide? No, 9 laps to go. Just like that, it's been a single caution race. What has just been incredible racing. I've never seen anything like this. Never seen racing this good with the mini-stock cars on an intermediate track. I mean, it's aggressive. Cars are sliding. Cars are spinning, but they're saving it. Oh, Crane just got moved into the wall by Ingram. Oh, Gavin Smith is going to spin, and that's going to be a caution into the middle of the field. The yellow flag is going to wave. See, Coltrane making his way through. Has to get through some of those cars. And that's going to be, oh my goodness, Elmer Joseph is going to be the first car to go up and over in the SimStock series. The number 99, hard impacts through the crash. Hard impacts for the number 99 car, Elmer Joseph. It's going to be out. My voice is going to be gone. I am abusing it so hard in my voice right now. We know what it's like, commentators. We know what it's like. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs every lap. That's just the passion we have for this racing. That is insane. It's Gavin Smith, who got turned by Chase Mazelewski. We'll have to see what happened. That was a hard wreck, too. You see Tobias Matheson involved. Caution didn't come out initially. It kind of scared me a little. We're like, whoa, what's going to happen here, you know? Nick Agricoli was collecting in the first lap. He now has to come in for repairs. He's not able to take that fast repairs. The pace car makes way with what should be 2 to green. Let's see if we can get a replay. What happened. It was fine. Gavin Smith. Gavin Smith, one of our most dominating cars. Let's see what happened. I mean, this was a hard wreck here. Another one where cars get spun up the racetrack. We had to throw the caution right away. This looks like Chase Mazelewski. Oh, right up the track was that number 16 car. A lot was going on here. You had the 3 and the 1 on the wall. And Chase right here, he's trying to get the inside, which is clear. Up the track he goes. This is just kind of hard. I mean, Gavin's already sideways. Look at that car, already like completely sideways in the corner. This is another one really just. Chase saw the hole. He had to go there. Gavin was already sideways, and plus he had the 3. This is gonna be a wreck either way. I mean, even if Gavin saved it here, it's gonna get hit by the 3. Let's get a little faster view here. Watch this up the track here. This is not good. Oh, poor Jesse Brooks, and poor Troy Burke in the 50. Michael Mays. All these new names collected in this one. Look at that. Big air time for the 00. See Matt Reek collecting the... Oh, Matt Reek able to make it through, actually. Oh, my goodness, what an impact. Michael Mays up in the air into the inside wall. That was just hard. Now watch this. It wasn't over yet. Here comes the 99 of Elmer Joseph. Well, I think it's still at full speed at this point. We'll have to go inside of his race car, and he's trying to avoid this. And unfortunately, Michael Mays, I believe. Oh, here comes the 3. Oh, he just said, yeah, gets launched right into the wall, and the car flips over. It was such a hard impact. Look at this. Oh, look at Mikey Adams make it through. Got a couple cars to ride on board with here. This is crazy. He's lifting. Oh, right there. The number 3 comes up, and the number 72 goes down. And unfortunately for Elmer Joseph, this is just a tough situation for him. Let's see if we can get to another angle here. All right, let's see what's happening up front here. All right, looks like it's 1 to green right now. So that's what it's going to be, 1 to green. All right, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. George Carafiti's getting his laps back, but there's simply no time to wait. poor George probably thought he was getting extra opportunity. That was our bad. Just didn't want to miss the restart, you know. We didn't know where the pace car was. But here we go, guys. This is going to be 5 laps to go in what has been just an astounding race here. Here's Gavin Smith and Chase Montzelewski. These two just collected. They're going to be restarting right next to each other. Back up front, it's going to be a 5-lap shootout, and it's Patrick Connell in second place, in position. Levi Life with the lead. Coming to the pace car, going to be in the pits. Here we go, 5 laps to go at Charlotte. And we are back in, green flag is back in the air. Oh! Everyone's stacked up. Patrick Connell is taking evasive action and trouble on the restart. They're wadding it up right away. And that's going to bring a quick caution flag out. See, George Carafini's making his way through the crash. He sees all the chaos. Thank you, says George. Gets free positions and more opportunities to get laps back. And that could cause overtime here. Hoping this is going to be a quick caution, but it looks like there is just all sorts of chaos right off the restart. Yeah, they just got real stacked up here. And a couple cars going too early. Looks like Nolan Crane just got into Cortinas. And it looks like just a restart. See, look at Patrick Connell trying to save that car. Oh, Keith Ingram. Keith Ingram, what a save that was. My apologies. That's not good coverage. That's what I usually do to watch replays in normal races. We can't have pauses every second like that. Apologies. But here's that number 12. Look at this. Crane going to get to the inside here. Cortinas just wasn't having any of it. Kind of came down. And Michael Good collected. Oh, Troy Burke. All these guys just made their way to the front. Oh, Jesse Brooks, who I think just took a fast repair, is going to find his way potentially out of this race. Ah, there he goes. You hate to see it for Jesse Brooks. Oh, he was just coming back too from getting. Oh, this sucks to see. Oh, he just bounced off the wall. Mikey Adams did. There's just nowhere to go. Let's see if we can get another look at it here. Right here, you see all the chaos and Michael Good. Some of these guys taking evasive action. See Cole Trudeau get by. You see Caleb Gould, who led early portions of the race. And Zayden Cortinas looks like will not be going for 2 for 2 unless he can make some sort of generational run, as they say, to get back up to the front. Let's get back to it. Whoops. All right, let's see what we got. And this is it right here. It's going to be a overtime finish, it looks like. What do we have? All right, let me get in here quick to our control panel. And let's fix this up here. All right, so now our overlays are a little bit better. We don't have a set keybind for that. Yeah, we're getting back to this racing here. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout. We're going to let this caution sit. We're going to let it ride out, and it's going to be Levi Lipe, Patrick Connell, Keith Ingram, Miles Davis, Matthew Reek. We have not talked about Matthew Reek. He made it some incredible avoidance to get through that earlier wreck, and he is right back in the mix. Matthew Reek, right here in the 87. Cole Trudeau also in position as well. Logan Fiedler. This is going to be interesting here. Now, I'm pretty sure the rules say you can launch anytime. Right after the pace car leaves, you can go. A lot of these guys don't know that because that's not standard. Usually you're waiting until that restart zone. But you can launch right when that pace car makes that on the pit road. A lot of people don't realize that. If Levi Light is listening to the stream, this could be the move that wins. Just listening to my voice. But it's going to be a 2-lap shootout. And here in this series, we do throw cautions, and we do have multiple overtime attempts, unlike Asphalt Media, who, when it's overtime, it just goes green all the way. That is not how it goes here. This is going to be real interesting. This is going to be a 2-lap shootout for everything that you can get right here. 2-lap shootout. Let's see what the chat's saying. Who do we got, chat? Got 18 watching, it looks like right now. Wesley, Napier, MC Terry happening. There are some, a lot of MC cars. Bro, you gotta learn how to control your lobbies before you get serious about this. We got highlight. I'm not sure who was highlight. If you can drop a name, what your iRACING name is, we would appreciate it. This is our only our second race, so we are still trying to get in the values, but I do understand what you're thinking. This is gonna be 2-lap shootout right here for this Charlotte race. Coming to the green, can Levi Light hang on? We are underway. Green flag is in the air at Charlotte for overtime. 2-lap shootout. Levi Lipe with the lead. How's the rest of the pack looking? Everyone making it through so far. Keith Ingram is able to clear Patrick Connell. Patrick Connell, he has that damage to the front of his car. Up the racetrack, that's Luke Underwood in the 19 car. Down the backstretch they go. Levi Lipe, Keith Ingram, Patrick Connell, Miles Davis, your fast four. Levi Lipe going up the block. Here comes Ingram to the inside. He's going to turn Levi Lipe up the track and into Patrick Connell. Can they save it? They are not going to be able to. The whole field is coming apart. The caution's going to wave, and Logan Fiedler is going to get second. The caution waves. We're going to go to another overtime attempt. Oh, and it just got real aggressive real quickly. Matt Reek is up in the catch fence this time around. And that was Keith Ingram, who might be getting an EOL penalty for that move. That was pretty bad right there. Keith Ingram might be getting his lead taken away here. Last time we tried to EOL some, it didn't work. We see Tobias Matheson parked on the back here. Things got out of sorts real quickly there. I mean, the aggression really picked up. And that's just how it is sometimes. The blocks were being thrown at us. Levi Lipe, who just gets turned. He's got to not be happy with Keith Ingram. I think his car is all right, though. But it's going to be our next overtime attempt here. You see Patrick Connell was collected. We're going to have to see if he pits for a fast repair here. I'm going to clear those black flags. See Patrick Connell. I don't know if he's going to start second. Took some pretty hard shots. Let's take a look at the replay before we start making decisions here. See what happened here. See, Levi Light makes a big block, and Ingram just goes all the way down and turns him. Let's see. Let's move him to the back. That's gonna work. Keith Ingram will not be competing for the up front for the win tonight. Shades of his NR night win though. That's funny. 2-lap shootout. He caused the wreck. He won the race coming from last in NR and iRACING Super Speedway. Look at Cole Trudeau. How did he get collected? He made it through and then got hit at the last second by Caleb Gulo. Let's see what happened here in the first place. I mean, this is an interesting crash. Oh, poor Patrick Connell here. Levi Lipe comes back up the racetrack. Really, nothing he could have done. He had so much speed. Keith Ingram goes to the inside. And you see Patrick Connell, everyone trying to collect themselves here. And poor Matt Reek. Look at this window of opportunity for Matt Reek. And it just closed up instantly. He's going to end up in the catch fence here. Watch this. Oh, boy. And this got real bad real quickly. Look at all this. All these cars. Gavin Smith had to just crank the wheel. He gets blasted in the rear by Zayden Cortinas, who might have just taken a fast repair. Into the sand barrels. Oh, we got more upside down. Cortinas, he just blinked out or something. I don't know what happened. Watch this. Cortinas upside down in the pits. Yeah, he disappeared right there. So there's that, and it's 2-lap shootout. And with Keith Ingram being moved to the back, that's going to put somehow Patrick Connell in the lead, who was dead sideways moments ago. These boys got fast repairs on now. Logan Fiedler is now in second place. Caleb Gulo, what a wild race for him. He's been all over the place through the field, and now there's only 15 cars left. What a clean race we had up until these last laps, and that's how you expect it. How about George Karafides up in 7th place with his teammate right behind him, Cole Trudeau? Oh my goodness, this could be interesting. Here's some cars lined up in the back. See Keith Ingram back here, who does have an EOL penalty. He's going to have to start all the way in the tail. Feel bad for him because he could argue, well, you haven't given anyone else penalties throughout the race. All those were just kind of racing deals. They weren't really obvious, you know. That was just going under the line and just turning someone. I mean, hey, he blocked, Light blocked, but it doesn't mean he can just turn around. He's doing what he has to do. So now we got a 2-lap shootout here once again. And we're going to see what's the chat thinking here. Just a viewer highlight. We appreciate it. Jesse Brooks. Jesse Brooks, join the Discord if you're not in already in the description. We'd like to have you back. We're sorry how things went for you. We appreciate you being here. 2-lap shootout, second overtime attempt. The green flag is going to be back in the air with Patrick Connell in the lead. Here we go. Green is back out in a solid restart, but no help for Patrick Connell. Logan Fiedler has Matheson lined up with him. And here comes that 48 car, Caleb Gould. All we got to do is make it back to the white flag. The thing is, Patrick Connell has some damage. Is that going to hold his chances up? Logan, oh, we got a wreck in the back. It's Keith Ingerman Cortinas. We stay green. Yeah, look at Patrick. That damage is hurting him. He's not able to make near the pace that everyone else is. Here comes Modzelewski to the inside. They're 3 wide back here. Could these two break away? Tobias Matheson and Logan Fiedler as we come to the white flag. Gonna make it to the white flag this time. It's a 2-car pack. Logan Fiedler and Tobias Matheson. 1 lap to go at Charlotte. They're going to be slipping and sliding in the back. Chase Modzelewski trying to make a run. Tobias Matheson and Logan Fiedler are going to have a 1v1. Who can win this race? Tobias looking to the outside. He's got to move to the inside. He's going to take it. Coming to 3 and 4 for the final time. Tobias Matheson, Logan Fiedler. Matheson's going to get the clear. Can Tobias Matheson hang on? Coming to the checkered flag. At the line, Fiedler to the outside. It's going to be Logan Fiedler with the win here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Unbelievable. A photo finish at the line. And I just completely just went way past my vocal capabilities with that finish. That's just how excited it was. Logan Fiedler, victorious in SimStock in a photo finish by 1/100th of a second. Logan Fiedler is your race winner. Oh my goodness, I can feel my vocal cords leaving my body right now. I'm losing it. But that's just how exciting this finish was. Logan Fiedler. I was trying to get higher in the vocals. Logan Fiedler victorious in SimStock. Incredible. What a run. Exiting turn 4. Logan Fiedler able to win this race. And I don't know if he's in the Discord or not, so I don't know if we're going to be able to hear from him. The capabilities of the vocal cords left. It's not going to be fun to watch back on for my commentary, but Logan Fiedler is a SimStock winner. Can you even burn out these cars? Can you even get enough? Look at this. Logan Fiedler. Session for race 2 will be going up in about 5 to 10 minutes, guys. We got it. I'm new to making sessions. We got to wait a little. Logan Fiedler trying to burn it out here on the wall. There's some tire smoke. Not really a good angle of it here. Look at that. Logan Fiedler, SimStock winner. The second ever SimStock winner. And he's out. Let's see what happened on the last lap. Watch it right here. Tobias Matheson had the right thinking. Yeah, he definitely had the right thought perspective right here. Look at him go to the inside. You see Logan Fiedler here in the number 77. I mean, I can't believe he had. Oh, right. That might have done it for Tobias. Watch this again, guys. Watch this. He gets on the apron. That might have scrubbed enough speed off for Fiedler to get a run. Tobias, that might have been the moment right there that allowed the 77 to get an extra level of speed. And watch the 77 now is already faster. Plus drafting here. Look at this run he gets. He uses the maximum level of downhill banking he can to get a run. And watch this at the line. Look at this finish. The first ever photo finish in SimStock history. Oh my gosh. Did I get myself permanent vocal damage after that one? I don't know. Look at this. Watch it. Watch it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how to pause under slow-mo. This is really as close as we can get for it. Look at this. Look at that. Logan Fiedler got to be able to get the job done. Right at the line over Tobias Matheson. And let's see what happened in the back here. There was all sorts of problems, right, coming after the start-finish line. Patrick Connell here, he had too much damage. Unfortunately, it really held up the lines here. No one was able to get by him. And then right here, there's some beating and baying him. And at this point, these guys know their chances are done. Oh, right here, due to that slow speed, just gets shipped by the 48. Up the racetrack, they all go. And then there was a wrecker. That's Miles Davis spinning. You hate to see it. Oh, he overcorrects. Michael Good collected. Patrick Connell slides. Gavin Smith. Oh, Gavin Smith just gets clipped. I think he saves it, though. And there's the 87 of Matt Reek. Man, boy, I hate to see it for Matt Reek. Really hope Matt Reek to do well with potential. Oh, whoa, whoa. Zayden Cortinas coming through at the last second. Caleb Gulo, you hate to see it for him. Cortinas just gets clipped, and I think Keith Ingram is in the pits here at this point. But unbelievable with that. That is going to bring us up back to our, let's see here. Bring our stream back. We're going to get race 2 session up. We are going to get the race 2 session up. Robbie, I appreciate you coming in. Man, the stream viewership lines look like my stocks. I mean, look at that. It's just climbing its way up, fellas. I appreciate everyone here. Keith Ingram, not happy at what happened. Potentially Zayden Cortinas might have had some beef. We hate to see that. We hate to see that. We hate to see that indeed. Got a couple new drivers, and you see Tobias Matheson finding his way to the server. Got Connor Murphy here as well. Next session going to be going up soon. All right, we're going to make race number 2, where it'll be a 50-minute practice so we can get enough people in. I'm going to save this replay real quick. See if we can get some music in the background here. I don't really know what we got. I got a couple non-copyrighted guitar tracks potentially. But I don't really know. Yeah, we don't have that set up. We're not going to do all that. Matt Reek, 14th. Zayden Cortinas, 13th. Michael Good, able to get a top 10. Yeah, never really show. Here's the results. Forgot to show it. Fiedler first. Tobias Matheson second. Mazalewski third. Levi Light able to rebound for 04. That's pretty incredible. George Karafidis fifth. Coltrane 06. Good run for Cole. Cannonball 7th. Cannonball, unbelievable. Ran in the back most of the race due to problems. Able to get 7th. Gavin Smith 8th. Patrick Connell 9th. Michael Good 10th. We're going to quit out of the session. Logan Fiedler, if you're watching the stream. Logan Fiedler, if you're watching the stream, we would love for you to join the Discord, hear from you. But either way, I do not know for sure. Let's get this session made. Apologies, this is going to be the 3rd session I've ever made in iRacing in my time with iRacing. So, alright, we got SimStock Live, server details, next current server. We got that. Start now. That's right. Admins. Alright, see friends. Got Patrick Connell select. Alright, time limit. This is going to be a 25 lap race this time. You know, race number 2. Going to make it a little quick. Let's see if we can, gotta shorten up practice though, that's the thing. We're going to do 15-minute practice with a 2-lap qualifying for a total duration of 5 minutes, and then a 25-minute race. I just clicked off of the right, everything's getting messed up here. This kind of stuff, we peaked at viewers after the race, so hopefully everyone is willing to stay for the next one. Mini stock, we're going to change this setup. It's the same setup for Texas. Alright. Track. We'll do Texas. I know a lot of guys don't have Texas. I personally want to pick Texas, but because our night is being sponsored by our Patrick Connell companies, he ultimately got the opportunity to pick a track tonight. So this is the one he picked. He is from Texas. So that is the motives there. Going to allow, once again, 30 maximum drivers to register. We're going to have double file back starts, default pace car, 1 fast per. Everything looking good there. Time of day, this time we're going to do late afternoon. Everything looks good there. Weather, we're going to have clear, no fog. Race options. infinite license rate, qualifying conduct, series branding, hardcore level, track conditions. Ugh. Yeah, sorry I do that with my voice. That's just kind of a thing that I do sometimes to try to, it's just clearing my voice up a little, which is kind of, a little bit problematic for some of you who know me from my way early commentating days from years ago on different racing games. We had a little bit of that right there at the end. I think the session's ready to go, and I don't want to pike $1 out of the balance here and making a mistake. So let's just make sure we have it all right. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but we got mini stocks at Texas. I know not a lot of people have Texas, to be honest, but we are getting this one set up. And we did some test laps earlier. It is pretty fun. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty fun. Let's see, time of day. Weather. We're ready to go. Let's check this thing out. Buy now. And that should be going up anytime. Give it a couple minutes. The session is going to be ready to go. See what we got. Clips and highlights. Is our microphone still quiet? I mean, what in the world? We got this thing as close as it can be to my mouth. We got, let's see this here. What's going on? Yeah, I agree, Eric. I look back at it right now, and it seems all right for my personal preference. I mean, to have 24 viewers, though, watching this is honestly just, it means a lot. It means a lot. Session up for Texas. That session is up. That session is up right there. Can my voice handle more of this action? Monday night will be our next race. Street stocks at Michigan will be race number 1, and race number 2 we're going to be doing, I don't know yet. Thinking mini stocks at Legacy Daytona. That's a fun combo. I know we got to get something like Asphalt Media and Enter Night have some background video playing of the series as we build highlights to try to figure that out. Get maybe Robbie to help me with that, but because obviously right now there's really nothing to watch. All right, let's let everyone know session is up for race number 2, mini stocks at Texas. 25 laps. It's up. We already got a solid. I mean, really, a more amount of cars than we thought we would get. How about Coach Rodeo making a purchase here for this one as well? We're gonna let this practice ride on. We want to get as much possible cars as we can here, and maybe talk to some drivers while we have the opportunity. But I'm gonna get my chat set up so I can read the messages live. I don't have a double monitor setup, and my SDK overlays are not able to. They simply aren't able to. Work. They don't work where I can like make a separate source for them. People who broadcast will know what I'm talking about, but so I actually can't really do like off-camera stuff, Well, this is a solid field right here. I was thinking only 5 would do Texas, but we already got like 8 drivers in here, plus who knows who can join. 25 laps. It's about the same lap time as Charlotte, so this is going to be a little bit quicker, as it should be for race number 2. Fellas, we will be back. I will be back to let me try to play a song at least. Try to play some background music while I'm away. See what this one is. All right, I don't know if this is good, but we'll be back. We'll be back. I'll be back. Alright, fellas, we are back. Sorry, that music was not your liking. I don't know, I just found something kind of sounded bad, but I don't know. So innovation here right now in the Cmejla basement and setup. We brought down our laptop, so we're able to actually control now who can join in. We are able to. You can hear the cars in the background, so there's that. Let's get this set up here. And while we're doing this, let's actually get to the on-track action. How about? Let's see what we got. Welcome to Texas Motor Speedway. Here is Cannon Vaughn. Who's this right here? It's Levi Lipe in a new scheme. It's Nolan Crane back for the racing action. Matt Reek. Oh, I just love seeing Matt Reek on the racetrack. I got a lot of respect for this guy. You know, just throughout ASPHALT media, it's awesome to have him here. Chase Mazelewski, man, he just chased that profile picture right there. From Middlesex County, New Jersey, Wesley Napier. Oh, you love to see Wesley Napier here. Oh, that's awesome. Another guy I have a lot of respect for. Patrick Connell, he's back. And that's really all who's on the racetrack. You know, we don't know how. It's going to be a significantly smaller field than our previous race. A lot of people don't own Texas. Let's see if we could start talking to someone here. Nah, I don't think we were going to be able to interview anyone. Nah, we're not going to interview anyone. We're going to open up YouTube here on this laptop so I can watch the chat. We would like to go live on TikTok one day. We're trying to make our way to get the platforms necessary. Alright, let's see what people are saying. Yeah, Tobias Mathis started dead last race. Yeah, I don't think NASCAR option at Le Mans was the best. More appropriate car would have been more exciting, I think. I like the John Travis Loves box. Sometimes the firework is a good picture. The song sounds so familiar. Ooh, interesting. I like the grunginess of it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But here we are on the racetrack, 7 minutes of practice, and it is Nolan Crane, where we are watching. I don't think he's 13 anymore. I think it's been a while since that's been updated. But from Cape Coral, I believe that's in Florida. Yep. Has family that races at Freedom Factory and other racetracks in Florida. Very cool. Here's Cultured O. And we got, I think, 10 cars, so solid number. Matt Reek. George Karafides. I think this race can go green the whole way. I mean, this is, you know, we got a very small field. But look at this, Connor Murphy. Connor Murphy. Number 31. Great to have Connor Murphy making his debut here. So far, no one making their, you know, we don't see any names we don't recognize across our series when it comes to ASPHALT Media and, you know, the other series that we run. But you see here we got George Karafides, the number 1. Back at it, Patrick Connell from Killeen, Texas. He's the reason we're doing this. We only planned on one race tonight, but he sponsored them all, so we were like, yeah, might as well do another one. Wesley Napier from New Washington. I forgot what state he's from. Connor Murphy doesn't have any information. We continue to take a look at our field here. And this is interesting. I bet you a lot of guys have never done this car track combo before, because I know I've never seen it before. See Cannon Vaughn on the number 9. He's got no sponsor. He's running the basic design. Oh, Patrick Connell! Whoa! Y'all just see that? He just cut the whole apron, made a 3-for-1 special right there. That was interesting. But we're able to tell what's going on here. You know, it's for 17 watching. So, guys, we do have. There's Keith Ingram getting on the racetrack. We do have a session up right now. No password. Anyone can race. So if you're watching on the stream, you got Texas, you got the mini stocks. Feel free to join up. 15 would be unbelievable. 15 would be awesome for this session. I mean, there's probably a lot of people in here who aren't even racing. So, you know, we got 10, and we got to build. We're building a foundation of, you know, regulars here in the series. And in my opinion, you're here early. You know, these from what I've called so far, it just kind of feels like the early Enter Night days. You know, watching those back in the day, it kind of feels like that. But I don't know. I'm so bad with the overlay stuff and, you know, getting all set up. I'm just happy to have overlays in the first place. So I don't think we're gonna really change much. But look at this. This is gonna be really interesting. This race. Are you gonna be able to pass? Is there gonna be tire wear? Because Texas is not, I mean, turns 1 and 2, it's not as high banked as you would think. See, Keith Inger wants an interview. Oh, there goes Levi Lipe. George Carafis, Patrick Connell. Let's take a look at that once again here. Make sure our camera angles are all set up right here. This is, oh yeah, we got some solid angles. Logan Fiedler, he might have just been some guy looking for some hosteds to do. He might not even know what we got going on here, so it'd be awesome to have him back. That's awesome, though, that he won. That was quite the finish right there. That was pretty incredible right there. Here's Nolan Crane, the number 3. We got Chase Mazdalewski in the number 20 once again here for this one. Cole Trudeau. Oh, well. Who do we have here? It's Andrew Birch. Oh, I feel like this guy just did an asphalt media race recently. I kind of recognize that last name, doing the stat stuff recently. But he is here. That is awesome to have him here. Cole Trudeau just bought this racetrack for this race, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do. Oh, we got cars up. Got cars barrel rolling down the back straightaway here. Chase Mazdalewski. We're not even live. This is replay. And Chase Crawl is in the race as well. That's awesome. Chase Crawl. Making a fresh scheme. We heard the chat. Look at that. Bringing the 88 to SimStock. Huge, wide number on the side with the Flow Racing. Let's get caught up. Who's this here? Oh, Dalton Martin. And we got Parrott coming in here as well. Are we gonna be able to? Are we gonna fill out Texas as well? That's the real question. Steven Brissett even in the race. Steve Brissett, who's done some asphalt media races. Awesome to see. Devin Parrott. Devin Parrott's got a paint scheme. Connor Murphy, gonna be one of the top competitors. Got his first Enter Night in America win in January with the GTP cars at Atlanta. George Carafiti sideways. I don't know how this is gonna race. So we're gonna see. Is it gonna be more like a intermediate NASCAR style with separated packs? Is it gonna be hard to catch up from testing? I mean, I feel like I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna see here. And right here, if this was the last lap, Chase Crawl would pretty much have this one in the bag. I feel like. You never know with these cars, though. I mean, these runs happen really unpredictably. That's the number 318 of Dalton Martin. So we gotta make sure we're starting to get familiar with the cars and who we have. Here's Patrick Connell in the number 10. Here's the session. I was just making sure it was a fixed setup, which looks like it is. I mean, we're not trying to have mistakes like that. It is a fixed setup. Good. 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 Able to see some of that iRacing home screen. Who else do we have here? There's only a minute left to practice. Oh, look at George Carafidis get cleaned out. Andrew Birch. Devin Parrott. This is going to be interesting to watch. Steve Brissett, what was it, Andrew Parrott? Going to be fun to watch some of these newcomers here to the series. Chase Crawl going to be one of the ones to beat. No doubt about it. One of the mainstream asphalt media drivers. Keith Ingram. Back. Hoping for a better end than what happened last race. Got the number 66 is Devin Parrott. We got the number 18 is Steve Brissett. Trying to get familiar with some of these names once again. Eric W. Mini stocks are so much fun. Yeah, this series really is only going to be mini stocks and street stocks. It's really the only thing I would enjoy to commentate because I wish I would be able to race some more in asphalt media. Enter Night in America, our series, you know. But they really don't race them too much on intermediates. They race them all the time with short tracks and stuff. But That'd be a lot more fun to race, to have them more in those series. So I want to see more racing with these cars, and this is what it's going to be. We will have dirt races eventually as well. We will do dirt mini stock, dirt street stocks. Right here, spinning in the pits. This could get. It's fun to have everyone here though. I don't even know how much we got in the session. Looks like no new names since we saw Steve Brissett. So here's a new one. Oh, it's Joseph Tucker. Asphalt Media regular, multi-time Asphalt Media winner. He's gonna be one tough one to beat. Tobias Matheson is back. Doing burnouts, practicing for. Boy, he's got some speed. We know he was in position. Practice comes to a close, and it's Connor Murphy, top in the boards right here. So we will see what goes on for this next race. Well, one thing's guaranteed. We will have a new winner in this race because Zayden Cortinas and Logan Fila are not in this one. And we got Timmy. Timmy is gone in the chat. Marty, can I make a start in the series? Yep. Timmy, anyone is able to run in the SimStock series if you have the content that we're using. Mini stock, street stock, which is free. Charlotte was our first free track, so that's why we had a lot of people join. Everyone owned it. This one we still have a lot of people in. Patrick Connell, I have iRACING. That's right. Sponsorship of the night. Connor Murphy, let's watch what he's up to here. Let's go inside. So he's going to come to his green flag lap here. Gets in the grass a little. Gets in the grass again. You hear it. So this is interesting. Instead of wrapping the white, you're going to be getting a standard entry. Listen to those tires squeal. Are we going to be up for some tire saving here? Tire wear racing here, potentially. Through 3 and 4. See who's going to set the first lap. Let's see if we can watch someone else. Here's Nolan Crane. Here's Matt Reek, Keith Ingram. It's going to be a good idea of who we have in the field tonight. Joseph Tucker. Chase Matzalewski first to lay a time. There's Patrick Connell. Chase Crawl. Cole Trudeau. We just got this racetrack. Levi Light. Tobias Matheson. Cannon Vaughn. Wesley Napier. And who's this? Oh, Miles Davis back for another one. Here in the number 12 Hello Kitty mini stock car. Another one. Andrew Birch. We got Dalton Martin. I wonder how much we have in this race. Devin Parrott. Need our scroll ticker to come back. We're gonna hide our overlays here quick. Never mind. See, this is the problem here. We aren't able to. We aren't able to. We aren't able to do these simple things like this. All right, now you can just see iRacing, but we gotta. It's unprofessional to see our OBS. It's unprofessional to see the production behind the series. So we're gonna make it split that top 20 so we can see the whole field. I think we have over 20 cars here. Here is Steve Brissett, and Connor Murphy is on the pole right now. We just watched him, and we went away from him. George Karafides is 18th after his first lap. Or maybe that was his second. He's way up the racetrack here. Oh, you guys can't see my overlays right now, so let's show that. All right, there we go. We back. So we have. Now who's this? Who is it? Mike Rhino from Lawrencetown, Nova Scotia. Look at this. This is we got some foreign racers coming in here, not from America. I don't know where that's from. I should know where that is. But how about this? Another driver making their debut. That's awesome. We'd love to see it. Rhino misses the bottom that time though. Now our scroll is starting to get there. Connor Murphy is still top of the charts. Can Mike Rhino? Oh, he's gonna miss the bottom. It looks like again in 3 and 4 positions. No, there he goes all the way down. Keith Ingram says he messed up his lap. We're not sure where he's on the board. He's 16th. It's going to be a climb through the field for him. This is going to be a quick race. This is going to be 5 laps shorter than Charlotte. And it's Cole Trudeau's dead last. And we got the whole Brissett crew, just like how they do in Esselby. It's so awesome to have these guys here. John Michael Brissett in the 22. Running a Chevrolet mini stock. Give me that template. That's awesome. Mike Rhino ends up moving up to 16th. Speedy Brissett, the whole collection. Now we just need Ed. Dennis Wilder Jr. also making a start. Wow, we got another full field. Ian Martin is also racing. These guys are some last-time registers. Look at this guy's got a picture and everything. This could be one to beat from Timberlake, North Carolina. He's got the SDK graphics. He's got a great-looking truck there in that picture. This could be one to beat. Wesley Napier. Who is this? Dustin Buck. Oh. Great to have Dustin Buck here, but oh my goodness, so we're going to have a full field again. John Michael Brissett, what's he going to be able to, what's going to happen? Oh, he's not even going to be able to finish a qualifying lap. Let's see, it's time to get the gridding. 25 laps, it's a quick one. I don't even know what we got for camera angles here. All right, here's a good view. Wait, we'll go through our starting lineup here. It looks like we have a 28-car field. Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable to me. I mean the level of support is already crazy. I mean, just I did not think we'd fill up this field. I thought we'd get 10 cars for this race. This is why we made a 50-minute practice though, because so we could get all these guys. Let's go through our starting lineup. We have Connor Murphy starting first, Chase Krall starting second, Wesley Napier starting third. Fourth is going to be, what was his name? Dalton Martin, I believe is his name. Might be messing that up. Chase Modzalewski fifth, Tobias Matheson sixth, Joseph Tucker seventh, Miles Davis eighth, Nolan Crane ninth. We got Levi Light 10th. Dennis Wilder Jr. going to be starting 11th, Patrick Connell 12th, John Michael Brissett 13th. I don't know who's starting 14th. Yeah, we got our, let's see, let's wait for that ticker. That's the other Martin. All right, that's gonna. We got 2 Martins in the field. Wonder if they're related. Cannavon 15th. We got Parrott starting 16th. We have Steven Brissett starting 17th. We have Mike Rhino starting 18th. Keith Ingram 19th. Matt Reek starting 20th. Andrew Birch going to be starting 21st. George Carafidis 22nd. Cole Trudeau 23rd. And we got Speedy Brissett going to be starting 24th. And then we got Dustin Buck 25th. These are the guys who are in. We got Drew Witten and the number 2. Some new faces right here. These are guys we have not even seen on track yet. Drew Wooten, excuse me. Number 2. Eric Purcell, also going to be making his debut in this one. And finally, Gregory Smith in the number 58. All these names seem so familiar in these paint schemes. As you see, the lights are on the top of the board. That means it is time to get this race underway. We have a full field. Everyone was able to register. All right, who's in the 98 once again? We have Ian Martin. Oh, this is that one. Now, this guy's gonna be one to watch. Any race picks? Who do I think is gonna win this one? Let's see. Chat, what do we think? There you go, Wesley. Give you that EOL. So going back to what I said, Connor Murphy is really good, but he, you know, from my history, he gets in a lot. He gets involved in a lot of things. Has a lot of bad luck. So is that? I think Chase Krall is a solid bet. Chase Modzalewski. But my pick for this race is going to be Joseph Tucker. This guy, we've seen him. We've seen what he's capable of. Going to make it 2 to green and allow everyone to get some time to catch up here. Dennis Wilder Jr. and it's just very similar to Charlotte here. Everyone all over the place. See Patrick Connell, number 10, another strong pick. A fan favorite potentially as he's from Texas. He's the reason we're racing with the sponsorship. I'm going to zoom this out a little here so we can just see a little better. I don't know why or how it gets like this where we're 3 wide, but everyone trying to find their way. Cole Trudeau, he's going to be one to watch. He's definitely capable of making his way to the front. The number 47 car. In the H.J. Martin and Sons mini stock. Local sponsor for his area. I got scared. I thought we were going green for a second. And everyone started accelerating, but we are good. Eric W., awesome once again to have you watching. Everything you do for NR, appreciate that, and everything you're doing tonight for us being in the chat. Always fun to read the chat, read messages, read reactions. Eric W. looks like Wesley Napier, one of his fan favorites. But Ian Martin, this guy's going to be interesting to watch. Because this guy, I definitely, from what I can tell, we haven't looked at his iRACING stats or anything, but he definitely seems like he's got some capabilities. See Cannon Vaughn and Levi Light back here. It's just chaos all the way back here. Guys trying to line up properly. And see, who do we got here? We got Dalton Martin, I believe, in the 318 car. Try to find him here. We had no trolls in that first race. All the new names were really content. They were riding in the back. It was awesome. That was one of my favorite races I've ever watched in my life, across virtual and real life racing. But it's going to be time for the green flag once again. And we got a 28 car field. Hell, we got more cars starting this race than we have at Charlotte. We had 26 take the green here. We had 26 take the green flag. Connor Murphy stacking the inside lane up. What is going on? But here we go. We're going to be coming to the green flag here. Connor Murphy, 25 laps of racing is underway. We're underway at Texas Motor Speedway. See already Nolan Crane on the inside of Joseph Tucker. Get that off. Already the field fans out. We've never seen mini stocks at Texas Motor Speedway. I've never seen it. Oh, that just looks cool. Look at that. Great racing all throughout so far. Connor Murphy with the lead. Down the backstretch they go. A whole field of mini stock cars. Chase Modzalewski with the lead. Who's going to lead the first lap? Look at Ian Martin making the top lane work. Oh, Chase Kroll sideways. Our front row, we got trouble in the back. Already we got a Steven Brissett up in the outside wall. It's going to be a single car incident. Oh, we got more trouble up front. Smoke. Oh, there goes more cars in the wall. Got one wrecking in the back. We're going to keep it green. Ian Martin way up the racetrack. Already pure chaos on the restart. Chase Modzalewski able to hang on, though. We stay green for now. And these guys, there are no track limits. They can go anywhere. But don't expect that guy, if you're going to pass below the white line, don't expect to be let back up. Miles Davis. Oh, Patrick Connell going to turn the 31 car. Super aggressive move by Patrick Connell. And Levi Light, who's teammates with Connor Murphy, might not appreciate that. He goes to the inside. Already got some big contact. And let's see, we got potentially we got slow cars. Matt Reek, you hate to see him wrecked. Oh, Matt Reek has blown an engine. This is Parrott, Andrew Parrott also involved. Some of these guys got to watch out when they become lap cars. It could get real questionable. No one's ever been disqualified from one of our races yet. Who will be the first? This is insane racing. Oh, Miles Davis and Chase Modzalewski are doormated. Nolan Gray, oh, trouble. Tobias Matheson around. And that's going to be our first caution. Joseph Tucker collected. Oh, Coltrane gets a piece of it. Here comes others through the pack. That's going to be our first caution of the race. And it's going to be Joseph Tucker collected in this one. No damage on the car. This track is so wide that these wrecks are going to be super weird looking today. Looks like it started with Chase Kroll and Tobias Matheson, unless I'm mixing up laps. Here. Let's take a look at what happened here. This got real interesting real quickly. Oh, Chase Kroll trying to go through the middle, it looks like. But once again, Tobias Matheson just really not able to see that. I'm not trying to pin the blame on anyone here, because Chase definitely had some room, but yeah, it looks like Tobias just kind of got driven through right there by Chase Kroll. But again, it's not deliberate enough to be a penalty for Chase Kroll. Plus, he's already involved. But it's crazy racing up here already. Look at Dalton Martin. He's trying to do anything he can to not get collected here. Keith Ingram, you see the 7 sideways. Oh, to the inside wall goes Chase Kroll. It's a hard hit. Look at Cannon Vaughn barely making his way through in the number 9. Patrick Connell making his way through. Coltrane, just sneaking his way through. We'll ride on board with Coltrane. Let's ride on inside with this 47. He's way in the back here. I mean, stuff has already happened. See the right? No lifting yet. This guy's still full in the gas. Finally lifts with a little bit of contact. No damage. Coltrado from Wisconsin. Looking to make get his first win. Will be cool to see. Patrick Connell from Killeen, Texas. A home track race for him. Dennis Wilder Jr. able to make it through the first crash. Ian Martin, he was struggling with his car early on. He's already fallen back in multiple positions. Miles Davis is apparently the leader. Let's catch back up to real time. And it looks like the 58 of Smith. Let's see if we can find what happened to these guys. I mean, there was wrecks all over the field. I don't know what happened back here. So he had some damage. I just don't know where it came from. I mean, he's got a full bent up front, so something happened here. He's still damage free. What happened? Oh. Some contact. Oh! Coltrado gets into him. What's going on? We see some trouble back here. No deliberate turn by any of these guys. They just came together. Oh! That's a hard hit. I don't know what's going on, but for Gregory Smith, it was a last-second registry. See, Joseph Tucker just come out of the pits repairing the car and nearly get involved. So it is now, it should be 1 to green here, and it is. And see Connor Murphy warming those tires up a lot. So to update you fellas watching, our 19 viewers here on the live stream right now, you see Wesley Napier already going through some chaos here. Yeah, we don't know really. You know, once we build enough regulars, we will start password protecting races. We are a strong supporter of password protected races. But for now, we really can't do anything about it. Lap 1, we saw a lot of cars in the back get collected and stuff. The Brissett, I don't know if they're all brothers or if we got sons or, you know, I don't know what we got involved here, but look at, here's the 18 of, I believe this is Steven Brissett. We got the number 22 of John Michael. And we got there's another one, Speedy Brissett, one of these cars. That's Speedy Brissett right there getting turned around by Tobias Matheson right on the restart. That's going to send all these guys scattering in the back. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. Is there going to be beef? We got beef here. Speedy Brissett, I believe, is in the 03. Not going to appreciate that from Tobias. Anyway, we're going back green. We're just going to have to keep it going. Green back in the air. It's Miles Davis with the green flag. Now, we just don't know what to expect here. You know, this is Texas Motor Speedway with the mini stocks. Oh, Coltrado gets into Ian Martin on the inside. And Nolan Crane gets to the inside. Now back here, I don't think Ian Martin's going to appreciate that. You see already contact. I don't know why this race is more dirty than Charlotte. This is a way wider racetrack. I think it's just harder to control. Oh, Nolan Crane, aggressive by their 4 wide. Chase Crawl on the inside of Patrick Connell. What a strong group of drivers up here. This is a great field of competitors. You see Nolan Crane in the number 3, who was really up front at Charlotte, gets a big push from Levi Leip. And what I was going to say earlier, we got cars in the grass, everyone able to hit. Oh, we got a car in the wall. It's the 24 car. It's the, oh, it's going to be a hard crash for the number 24 of Dustin Buck. Oh, he's able to hang on. It's a single car spin. We got another one, and that's Andrew Birch. Looks like some damage off the restart. You hate to see it for Andrew Birch. Patrick Connell and Connor Murphy. Oh, Connor Murphy around. It's going to be a slide to the apron, and he's going to keep it going. We stay green. Oh, Chase Crawl gets sideways on the apron, and Ian Martin and Chase Modzalewski. That's going to be a caution in the middle. Oh, we got one flipping on the front straightaway. It's Ian Martin. Multiple cars involved. You see Matt Reek trying to make his way through. Multiple cars get collected. Connor Murphy involved as well. And it's Eric Purcell collected in this one, in the number 46, and the caution waves once again. Andrew Parrott involved once more. And the leader of the race is Nolan Crane. Oh, we got more trouble back here. It's, looks like Speedy Brissett potentially. That is Speedy Brissett for Plattsburgh. More contact with Chase Modzalewski. See that. Who's this here? We got the number 18 of, this is Steven Brissett. I don't know where these guys are going, you know, but I don't know anymore. Things are pretty wild here. All the Brissett brothers coming to the pit. See Joseph Tucker. A lot of cars. Ian Martin. in the pits as well. Let's see what happened here. It got real chaotic real quickly. Fast forward all the way we can here. I mean, there were cars spinning. We had, look at Connor Murphy get turned by Chase Mazelewski there. I don't know what happened there. That looked like, right here, this is what caused this. So that Chase Mazelewski, he's slow now. And Chase Crawl, I mean, it's a smart move by Chase Crawl. Nathan McLaughlin, unfortunately, we are going to be done for the night after this one, bud. Unfortunately, Nathan McLaughlin, this is going to do it for us after this one. We will be back Monday night for more racing. What fun to have Nathan McLaughlin in here. So Chase Crawl, he's avoiding Chase Mazelewski, who's slow from turning Connor Murphy, and Ian Martin. I mean, it's all a big stack up here. Ian Martin can't do anything. He's got Tobias. He's got, I don't know, I forgot who's in the two. There's just nowhere to go for everyone. Ian Martin overcorrects it. Hey, let's give some IQ props to the 98, because if he doesn't overcorrect, we're staying green. This wreck won't happen. Watch the 46, though. See if we can find him here. Right here. Oh man, that's just you hate to see it. Oh, and there's the 18 and the 66 up inside of the safer barrier goes Ian Martin. You hate to see it for all these cars involved. That was just Chase Mazelewski. Let's see what happened here. I mean, let's actually see the root cause, because we're not even looking at. So Connor Murphy, I think. Oh, Connor Murphy tries to squeeze in a hole that wasn't there, and that was more of a racing deal, in my opinion. Chase Mazelewski just really nowhere to go. Connor Murphy trying to squeeze in a hole that wasn't there. And I know that really didn't directly cause the wreck, but it really had to come down to, I mean, if Chase Crawl pushes Mazelewski here, it's going to cause a wreck either way. Oh my gosh, I thought that we were green. We can't afford to miss the starts. Already 15 to go, and this is definitely going to continue to be a caution fest here, I believe. I mean, it's going to be like that, I think, for this race. Leading is Nolan Crane. What I've been trying to say the whole time is that there is Connor Murphy Racing, I believe the team name is, which consists of Levi Miles Davis and Connor Murphy, as well as a couple other drivers. That is what that team is. It looks like Mike Rhino is out of the race along with Gregory Smith. So we still have 26 cars left. 21 watching. Be sure to share the stream with your friends. The Discord link is in the description. What's awesome is we named the channel in the session title. So these guys who are completely new are able to look back and watch everything that goes down. How about George Carafiti? He's blinking out right there. George Carafiti's blinking out. You see Dalton Martin. He don't know where to go in the 318. It's going to be a restart right here with Nolan Crane. It's going to be a 14-lap shootout here. Let's get the green flag off once again. Coming to the restart zone. These guys still don't know they could go right with the pace car leaves. I'm pretty sure that's a rule. Oh, boy. It might not be. That might have been a proposed rule. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Let's take a look at our widespread cam. I like this camera a lot. We're able to see everything that's going on. I see Cole Trudeau getting moved out of the way there. That is Drew Wooten. So important. This guy's been moving up through the field the whole race. I mean, he didn't even qualify. He's already up inside of the top 5 here, making moves. An impressive run so far for sure. It's Nolan Crane with the lead. Oh, this is going to be a problematic situation here real quickly. They're all getting too stacked up. No energy being dissipated to the outside. Nolan Crane going to get moved out of the way. Levi Leip looking to the inside. Miles Davis in the grass. And there goes Wooten around in the number 2. Into turn 1. Patrick Connell sliding them tires up way in the 3rd lane, losing possession. He's actually making the 3rd lane work. They're going to be going 4 wide. Keith Ingram is looking to make it 4 wide down the back straight. Cole Trudeau sideways on the back straightaway. Back up front, Nolan Crane. Just like last race as we get later on here. Oh, there goes the 2. Keith Ingram gets into him. Ingram's going to save it. And the 2 of Wooten is going to be in the wall. And more cars involved. Oh, a huge crash in the back. It's going to bring out the caution once again. It's Speedy Brissett collecting in this one. Oh, we got another one piling in. It's another one of the Brissett brothers. The Speedy Brissett going to bring this one to the pits. Might be calling it quits for this race. The whole field makes their way through, and it looks like that one with Keith Ingram once again there making contact. That might have been, I don't know. We haven't really been penalizing for stuff like that, but it might have to get to a point. We already penalized Ingram tonight, so I don't really know if we want to be doing all that again, but So this is gonna be what happens here. So there, this track, one thing we've seen, it's everyone really easy to just. It's really hard to make 2 lanes. It's just so wide. But here's where it all happened. Yeah, Ingram slips up and gets into the 2. And he's gonna slide, and unfortunately, Wooten was not able to save it. Oh, look at that wheel! Look at him turn it. Almost had it. Oh, and Matt Reek collected again. Hate to see it. The 46 also might be down a fast repair involved. We were going to keep it green until we saw this vicious impact right here. Oh, that's just hard contact right there. Watch this, though. A near weight shift for Speedy Brissett. Look at this. Both of them nearly upside down. The 03 fully on his side. On top of Keith Ingram for a moment, potentially. You see Joseph Tucker in the 7 way on the right side of your screen making it through. And you see the 03 of Speedy Brissett right here. Collected hard. Let's take a look at it in real speed from Speedy Brissett. Oh, Matt Reek just had to make an evasive move, and then either way we would have had a big wreck. I think we could have kept it green. This wreck was too big to not continue. So let's see what's going on here. We're going to make it 1 to green. We're going to throw a 1 to green on the board here, get some laps in here. Running cautions too much. I ain't complaining. We appreciate it. Who else is out? Bruce Wilder Jr. is out of the race. We hate to see it. Chase Crawl as well is in the pits. Andrew Parrott. See Brissett. I don't know which one is down a lap. Some of these guys don't know they can get those laps back. So we'll see what happens here. But Matt Reek might be down a fast repair now. These cars are super fragile though. That's just the one thing. With these cars, I mean, they're just fragile. You can take some hits, but we saw Patrick Connell last race at Charlotte. There is enough speed that can be scrubbed off here. There's enough speed that can be scrubbed off with damage. Patrick Connell just was not able to get any speed on that overtime start. But this is going to be interesting. We're under a caution drought here. I don't really have faith that we're going to get some green flag racing in here. I don't have any confidence in that. All right, going to the restart zone right here. It's going to be Nolan Crane who is leading this one once again in the restart zone. Boy, wait till these guys realize you can just launch when the pace car leaves. These guys are going to have a field day. Again, I'm pretty sure that's the rule. Oh, Tucker Brown. They're all wrecking in the back once again. Got one upside down, and it's going to be another quick caution. It's Andrew Birch who goes flipping over. Probably could have kept that one green. I don't know. I don't know. We're still trying to figure it out. Let's see what happened here this time. Quick replay. Quick 1 to green. See Dalton Martin gets into Joseph Tucker. Tucker comes back down into the field. And Cole Trudeau is the one who takes a hard hit here. Unfortunate for Cole Trudeau. Oh, look at the 13 car go upside down. Look at that. Watch this again. These cars really hop the wheels really easily. He gets into Joseph Tucker's wheel guard. It just flips him right over. Oh. Let's see the view in real speed. Nowhere to go. Oh, you hate that for Andrew Birch. He's already down a fast repair too. He's going to be out of the race. I believe he's going to be out of the race at least. Let's get back to real time here. We'll make it 1 to green this next time by. But this race is being drained away from cautions. It's what Nolan Crane would like to see here. He doesn't want laps in, but we're going to start to put, as John Ramos says, relaxed yellows. We're going to start having some of those here. Some guys like Wesley and Napier, they need some more time to get back up front, all the way in the back. And with all these cautions, they're not going to be able to do it. So Nolan Crane passing the pace car here. How about Cannon Vaughn? That's another guy to keep our eye on here. We haven't talked about him much this race so far, but he's also up front. I don't know why everyone going in the grass. Oh, there. I see the vision here. They're trying to put some dust and grass up on the track. It looks like. Oh, here's Ian Martin coming up to carrot feed. He's kind of questionably here. We're not sure if there's beef at all, but Ian Martin here. I'm pretty sure he's just getting his spot back. He's in 10th, and he was upside down in the catch fence earlier, so what a run. Back up to the front potentially here for him. It's Nolan Crane, who has led the most laps this race, I believe. Well, we got some problems here. Cole Trudeau has scored the race leader right now, and obviously that's not true. So it looks like Cole might have got an extra lap back, but if he stays in the pits, here, I'm going to give him an EOL just for the fun of it, because Cole Trudeau has scored the race leader right now, and that's because he got too many. I think he pit here trying to get some extra time. But see, he is out on the racetrack here. Yeah. Now we're going to keep him on the racetrack here once more here. Some odd scoring problems, some odd scoring issues right here that are taking place. I don't even know what's going on here anymore. That sucks right there. That's going to make this a 5-lap shootout instead of a 6-lap shootout. And it looks like Cole Trudeau might have been a glitch with our overlays, because he's back on the lead lap. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. So we apologize to everyone for that. He's going back into the pits now, but it scored him the race leader. That made us think he got extra laps back, or we don't know what happened. But, I mean, he got out, and all of a sudden he was back down to the bottom of the overlays. So the growing pains that we must go through here. I think he's pitting for a faster pair. Yep, there he goes. He's putting a faster pair on that race car. Give him some time to do that. Well, that's going to make this more intense. It's a 5-lap shootout. Now, we never really established a flow in this race. Had to make sure we had things right, though. That's the main thing. We had to make sure that things were right. Well, Nolan, Chase Crawl, I gotta feel bad for him. I mean, and Matt Reek, those guys were up front earlier. They're only gonna have 5 laps to make something happen, and we're probably gonna get another caution. But we're gonna have relaxed yellows here. We're gonna try to keep this thing green as long as possible. Coming to the restart zone, hopefully for the final time, but we'll see what happens. It's Crane through the restart zone once again, back underway. Patrick Connell and Cannon Vaughn slow to get the restart going once again. See Patrick Connell here. Oh, Ian Martin to the inside of Connor Murphy. That's going to go to the inside of Patrick Connell now. Oh, and already around goes Connor Murphy. He's going to save it this time. We don't care. We don't care. We're going to keep it back up front. Down the backstretch they go. Everyone keeping their sorts. Nolan Crane. Here comes Tobias Matheson. Tobias finished second at Charlotte. He is now trying to win at Texas, trying to make up for what happened last race. He lost in a photo finish, 1/100th of a second. Oh, there goes Tobias into the outside wall. It's a single car spin. We're going to keep it green. Wesley Napier's in the wall. Another single car spin. We got him wadding it up in the back. But do we have a field? Looks like we have a solid field of cars. We keep it green to the end. Unless we see a wreck up front. It's a controversial call. It's a tough decision to make. We hate it for Wesley Napier. I mean, he finally was making something happen and unfortunately got taken out. But it's going to take a crash up front. Oh, we see Wesley Napier slow on the front straightaway. And here comes Nolan Crane. Patrick Connell looking to the inside. Here comes Keith Ingram. 3 laps to go. The moves are going to get more desperate. Everything you look for is going to have to happen now. Nolan Crane, he's led every lap pretty much. Patrick Connell, he's going to have to make a move. At some point, there's going to come a point where moves are going to have to be made. We see here's Andrew Parrott, a lap car on the front straightaway. Everyone very tightly packed in here. You see the push. This is 2 lanes. Coming to 2 laps to go. There's only going to be one more opportunity for a caution on this lap. Keith Ingram to the inside of Patrick Connell. Oh, and around goes Connell. It's going to be a spin, and that is going to be the spin that's going to bring out a caution flag. Too many incidents. We said in the stream it's going to have to take another spin or some sort to bring out a caution after everything that's happened here, and that is going to be the one to send us to overtime. Yeah, Patrick just doesn't seem like gave Keith Ingram a whole lot of room right there. Keith Ingram made that move. Patrick put him in the grass. Looks like just a tough deal on both ends, but this is going to allow everyone who kind of got screwed here by not throwing a caution for that wreck. So it's a tough position to be put in because we've thrown cautions for wrecks like that until finally we don't, and then everyone's screwed out of it, you know. So we would just say, yep, if anyone spins, we're going to throw a caution, and that's what happened there, Patrick Connell. And it's going to put a lot of cars back in the battle here. Well, we got a lot to sort through here. Patrick Connell, no rear. Might have to pit for a fast repair. Let's see if we can get a better angle of this thing here. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Yep. Patrick Connell, unfortunately, might have had that one coming for him. Just put Keith all the way in the grass. That's the move Keith has to make if you're not going to protect all the way in that bottom. That's just what's going to happen, unfortunately, and we're not going to penalize Keith Ingram for that. That's just kind of got forced in the grass. Had to come back up somehow. We hate it for everyone involved. Patrick Connell. Let's see what else happened here, because there is all sorts of problems. Tobias Matheson, this was the real problem here. That it could have been a caution. This was a tough call. This was a tough call to make. What happened here? Tobias just got shoved by Levi Lipe, and they just kind of stacked up, and he overcorrected and got turned. Wow. Crane got lucky with some netcode, and that's a hard hit for the number 3 car. And right here, Ian Martin. Oh, he gets into Wesley Napier right there. He just kind of finishes him off. Not sure if he was trying to hang on to that car. He hated it for Wesley. It was going to be a true contender, and unfortunately... Oh, back here, there's a whole separate wreck back here. Whoa! Yeah, we did not see this. We did not see this. We have more cars upside down. Chase Crawl to the inside. They end up getting 4 wide here. Chase Crawl into Dustin Buck in the 24. Chase Crawl on the apron. Dustin Buck ends up just finishing him off. And oh, you hate it for George and Chase and everyone involved. Connor Murphy barely was there. Oh, look at the 318. Pause it right there. Take a look at that. Whoa, up in the air. And he just flips all the way into nearly into the catch fence once again, and we did not see that all transpire. That, I don't know, that was way in the back though, that's the thing. Had them all race back here, and it got chaotic. So we're going to make it 1 to green this time. I think Patrick Connell might have pit for a fast repair here. Yep, he's going to come with a fast repair. He's going to have to charge his way through the back to have any chance, along with Chase Crawl, George Karafides, and Chase Modzalewski. Well, who do we got up here? It was, you know, race 1 was something else. This race, obviously, I think Texas is just it's just odd with the mini stocks, straight up. Eric W., we do have our Discord in the description. If you want to join in, there is an invite link. There is an invite link in the description. So if you want to join in, there's that. Otherwise, we'll get you added in after this one. It's 1 to green, and Levi Lipe has taken the lead. Yeah, I didn't really see this transpire. And it looks like once again we're going to be able to get our we're going to make our overlays a little better by not making him scroll, but this is it. Who do we have? Well, we got teammates on the inside. Levi Lipe, Miles Davis. Oh, we got Nolan Crane, the dominant car. Cannon Vaughn up here. That's something. And look at who it is. And it's John Michael Brissett in the 22 with a chance to win this race. Keith Ingram. The 98 of Ian Martin. Connor Murphy in the 3rd one. Joseph Tucker has been quiet since he first wrecked. The Brissett brothers getting into each other. We got Speeder Brissett and Steven Brissett. Here we go. This is going to be it. This is going to be a 2-lap shootout. The first attempt at overtime. Green is back in the air. Levi Lipe getting a good restart. No odd stack-ups like we had last time. Oh, and there's the 318 of Dalton Martin. We got him wrecking in the back. We're going to keep it green. This guy leading the race right now. Unfortunately, have to interrupt coverage to get that. We need some admins to Wesley Napier probably will. Oh, for the lead! We got contact. They're coming to the white flag. We don't know what happened in the back, but we got a pack. We keep it green. This is going to be coming to the last lap of this race. Miles Davis, Nolan Crane, white flag to go with Levi Leip in the lead. Keith Ingram through the grass making moves. Miles Davis inside of him. Just completely takes him out. And the 66 of Andrew Parrott gets collected. It's going to be 5 cars left in the mix. The 9 of Cannonball spins. Everyone's wrecking. Levi Leip is just going to cruise to a free win here. Patrick Connell piles into the battle. And the pack in the back explodes. And Levi Leip is going to cruise to his first SimStock victory. Coming to the checkered flag, Levi Leip is going to be a SimStock Series winner from Texas. No spectacular finishes. This time Ian Martin going to get second over Andrew Birch. George Carafini's coming over fourth. Speedy Brissett, Connor Murphy, Chase Modzalewski, and Patrick Connell going to get another top 10 effort. Matt Reek, I believe, was up in the air coming to the green flag. Things got a little hectic here in race number 2. Nolan Crane. Oh, we got to look back and just see what the heck transpired here. Everyone ends up going around. There's a replay. It got messed up real quickly. Miles Davis. Oh, what are we looking at? Miles Davis ends up just destroying Keith Ingram there. It might have been intentional. Might have to park Miles Davis for a race. Keith Ingram passed in the grass. There's allowed. Davis, I don't know if he was trying to make a move. Davis might have been trying. I don't know. It seemed pretty deliberate right there. Ends up just throwing Ingram into the wall. And comes back to the track. Andrew Parrott looking for a good run. Gets caught up. Speedy Brissett also collected in that one. Oh, and Coulter, no. It's up in the air on the last lap. Now, what happened up here? This is the real question here. I don't know what went down. Oh, I see it's going to be Connor Murphy who gets into the 9 car. Spins him around. Wow, I just cleaned out both of them right there. Cleaned out everyone who was participating in Ian Martin. Looks like we might have to be parking a couple guys. I don't know what was going on. Connor Murphy just dumped 2 people right there. No reconciliation. No reconciliation for any of them. See Ian Martin up in the air. He comes home with a 2nd place out of this, I believe. Patrick Connell, the hole closed too quickly. Cannonball down the racetrack, and 2nd place gets stripped from Patrick Connell. It got real messy here late. Connor Murphy, let's take just another look at it here. I don't know what was going on. I don't even know if there's really any lifting, but just took them all out. And Levi Leip, who I believe is his driver, ended up winning. Was there team manipulation potentially involved? We talked about it earlier, the Connor Murphy racing cars. This could be a possibility, but I don't know for sure. It's disappointing. Disappointing finish, but Levi Leip ends up winning this race. He ends up winning this race, and we'll have to talk to him. He burns it down. See Connor Murphy, that's the team owner, Connor Murphy, right there. Miles Davis, another one of the teammates right there. Involved. Could have been some top manipulation of a race here. Miles Davis took out Keith Ingram, who was making a move for the lead, and then we got Connor Murphy wrecked everyone else. Levi Leip able to come home and win the race. You hate to see it. You hate to see that controversy unfold already, but that's just how it is. Levi Leip's going to win the race no matter what ends up transpiring. So let's see if we can hear from him here. See if we can move him into the booth. No. All right, Levi Leip. This is Mark Cmejla in the owner's booth and the host in the iRACING official series SimStock iRACING booth. Got a copy, man. Yep. All right, so it looks like the whole field kind of wrecked behind you. It seemed like Connor Murphy, your good friend, kind of just got into some of those cars. I mean, otherwise. You were one of the dominating cars of the race, though. That's important. Can't go over that. But able to get your first SimStock win. What transpired and how does it feel?
It feels great. I was so worried that on that last overtime restart I was going to lose it like I did Charlotte. I did just good at Charlotte. And I got killed at Charlotte. So that was nice. I had Miles Davis behind me, and we were in a call. We and him worked well really together, and he got me out to that lead for that last restart. So thanks to him. And I don't know. I was just worried I was going to lose that again. Like, just in a crazy way. But that was awesome.
All right, Levi Lipe. I mean, you got any? I mean, are you gonna be back Monday night? We got more racing action Monday night. Any suggestions for Car Track Conference?
I will be back Monday night. I think we should do these at Atlanta. I think these would be really fun at Atlanta, and I also think these would be pretty good at I don't know anywhere else they'd be good at, but I think they'd be really good at Atlanta. But I'll definitely be back then, and hopefully I'll be able to win again. So yeah.
All right, that's Levi Life right there. Your third ever SimStock winner, which just was a pretty wild race right there. All sorts of chaos, all sorts of problems, really, all throughout right there. It really got wild. It really got wild. But we appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Obviously, got a little questionable there in race number 2. That's just how it is. That's the kind of action that we're here for. You know, it's gonna be chaotic. It's mini stock racing. There's gonna be all sorts of chaos, you know, involved. But that is how it is going to go here today. We will see you guys Monday night. We will be back for more racing action Monday night. We will see you guys then. We appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight for some racing action, and we will be back for racing action Monday night. I like mini stock in Atlanta. That's a good suggestion. Even Atlanta 2008 would be super fun. You know, I mean, it would be. It will be fun. So we will see what we can end up getting going. But we appreciate everyone tuning in. We also got to thank Patrick Connell for sponsoring this night as well. We will see you